watching One Lisa Show. Today is all about Sew Frugal 22. So if you were sewing and part of the YouTube universe and Instagram universe last year, you would have known Ruan from the Yorkshire Sew Girl and Sam from Frugalissima had a challenge in March called Frugal Frocks. And Frugal Frocks was all about taking a piece of fabric from your stash, using a free pattern and sewing a frock or a dress and posting it on Instagram. And it was a fabulous, fun, exciting challenge. Over 700 entries for that challenge. So they're doing it again this year, and there's more vloggers included, and I'm one of them. And actually, the other vlogger featured today is Andrea from Beyond the Pink Door. So if you haven't seen Andrea's video, go check it out. Beyond the Pink Door, she is the other vlogger, and Andrea has a fabric shop called, oddly enough, Beyond the Pink Door. So if you have never seen her website or her YouTube, it is fun and fabulous. She does wonderful lives every Sunday. At my time here in Indiana, it's right around 1 o'clock Central, but it is, I believe, 7 o'clock p.m. on Sunday evening in her time zone. She ships worldwide. Her fabrics are beautiful, and I actually have a couple of them that have been sitting in my stash that should get used up. So this year's challenge is called Sew Frugal 22. Very simple to enter. 4 basic rules. You're going to take a piece of fabric from your stash that you already have. You're going to find a free pattern, and when I say a free pattern, it's probably going to be an online pattern, or you could self-draft. You could copy a piece of clothing you already have and recreate that. There's many options. You're going to sew it up in March, and on March 31st, we're going to do a reveal. So you're going to put on Instagram, and you're going to tag the Yorkshire Sew Girl. You're going to tag Sam from Frugalissima, and you're going to use the hashtag SewFrugal22. There's prizes involved, and I believe so far there's more prizes than there were last year. And there's tons and tons of sponsors involved. So today, my goal is to share with you a couple of free patterns I found. A couple of them are I've never made. A couple of them are ones that I have made, and they're tried and true, and I love them. And I'm going to show you some of my possibilities out of my stash too. And I hope you enjoy, and it brings you a couple ideas on what you can do to participate in this fun challenge. So first off is the Mood Society Kleiner blouse. I hope I'm saying that right. K-L-E-I-N-A blouse. It is a simple blouse. It's meant for wovens, and it features a vintage style with a yoke, grown on cap sleeves, and buttons on the back, all in a wonderful line. I think this has got a great, like I said, a vintage feel. It looks like it doesn't take too much fabric. It is of a woman's pattern, sizes 2 to 30, bust of 32.5 inches, all the way through 58.5 inches. So it's pretty size inclusive for a free pattern, I think. Mood Society sometimes acts up, for me personally, on my tablet or on Safari, or whatever the Internet Explorer version, the Microsoft version of that is. I have had a good luck. If you do want to download this pattern, I had very good luck doing it through the Chrome browser. You want to go to the Society blog, and you want to put in the search Kleiner blouse. From there, they'll have a blog post, and you have to put in your name and your email address. They will email you a link to download the pattern. Mood Fabrics has tons and tons and tons of patterns. They're all free. I have made a few items. I have never made this blouse, but I have made a few others, and I've had pretty good success. I will say my entry for Frugal Frocks last year was the pine dress from Mood's website, and I did make a couple adjustments to it, but it had a very 80s style to it, and I love it. I have yet to wear it out. So this year, it's not just about dresses, it's any garment. Now, we're not talking garments for your dog or your cat We're talking about you can make it for someone you love. You can make it for yourself. It could be a blouse, pants. It could be a dress. It could be for a guy, a girl, or children. Whatever you want. So I have a variety here. Okay, so some of I have 2 fabrics that have been in my stash that I'm embarrassed about. One is a remnant I got from Andrea at Beyond the Pink Door, and it is a gorgeous viscose. It was a remnant, and I think I have about 1.3 meters, but this is it has a wonderful drape. It's bold, bright prints. I love the leaves. I love the blue and the reds. I think it's just fun, and there's plenty here to do something with. So I think it would make a wonderful blouse, and I had always thought it would make a wonderful blouse, but I have yet to cut into it because I love it so much. That's one of the issues. So I'm thinking this would make a great Kleiner blouse. And then my other option, if I go this route for the Sew Frugal challenge, is it's actually a scrap. It's a huge scrap of a fabric I got from Minerva, and it's a simple woven with these fuchsia, the indigo periwinkle color, white, gray, black. Very simple. I made a dress for my niece out of this, and I have a huge chunk left over. And like I said, I think this one is a good scrap buster. If you always buy a large piece of fabric and then you don't use it all, and you might have a yard or a yard and a half left, I have a feeling this one is something where you could wiggle it around and play a little Tetris to make it work. That yoke on the pattern, I think you could switch it up and maybe change the orientation of your fabric, possibly to create an interesting detail as well. Next up, and if I'm always looking down, I apologize. I wrote notes because I wanted to be prepared for this. Next up is the Megan Nielsen Veronica skirt. This pattern, I already have it printed. It has been printed for a while. Megan Nielsen, I have a few of her patterns. They fit my body pretty good. I like them. I enjoy them. If you sign up on the Megan Nielsen website, this is a subscriber freebie. Now this pattern, it will have a price on it, but once you sign up on the website, which costs nothing, you will get an email with a code to get this pattern and a couple other patterns free. Now the Megan Nielsen Veronica skirt is a simple circle skirt. Her pattern is, you can use it either for a woven or a knit. There's 3 versions. The woven does require a zip. It has an option for fun patch pockets on the front, and it comes in a nice extended size range. She offers it in 2 size range brackets from 0 to 20 and her curve range bracket from 14 to 30. My 2 options, both of these fabrics I have thought about turning into a circle skirt. I love a circle skirt. I think they're classic. I think a circle skirt is flattering on pretty much any body shape. And they're fun. You can twirl in them. I love dresses that have circle skirts. The only thing is you want to make sure you let them hang for a while, like a couple of days. Some people let theirs hang for a week before they actually do their hem, because sometimes when a fabric is cut on the bias, it will droop. So that circle skirt might look a little uneven, so you want to let it hang for at least a day. Some people hang them for a week and then even them out and do your hem then, however you want to do it, with a bias bind or a narrow hem, baby hem. I have, for my options on this one, is a lovely viscose twill. It might not be a viscose twill, it might be a tencel twill. I got this from Joann's in their clearance section. It's a kind of like a mulberry pink. It's a clearance fabric. It has a really nice drape. It's not too thick. And I like pink. I like pink. I think it could be a good staple. I actually got this fabric because I have a pair of loafers that are the exact same pink. So it would make it simple that I wear them all the time. And then I do have another piece of fabric from Beyond the Pink Door that I know I wanted to make a skirt out of, but I haven't done it yet. It is a petrol lightweight denim, petrol colored denim. And as you can see, you can see the difference. The coloration here kind of helps you notice the petrol. It's very lightweight. I think it's a 4.5 ounce. Really nice. I've pre-washed it. And I think this would be a good staple for a skirt as well. I'm hoping there's enough of that. But those are my options. Pattern number 3 I want to share with you is I have made for my nieces many times, and it is a free pattern from the DIBY Club, which stands for Do It Better Yourself Club. And this is the Anything But Basic Tee, also known as the ABBT. It is a free pattern on their website, and it's a simple t-shirt. It features a scoop neckline and comes in a variety of sleeve lengths, short sleeve, 3/4 sleeve, and full length sleeve. There is a patch pocket also that's optional you could put on your front of your shirt. And it is in children's sizes 18 months to 12 years old, and they offer that in a slim fit or a regular fit. There's a men's version, which is size 34 to 48, and that refers to their chest size in inches. And the women's version comes in sizes 00 to 36, which is a bust of 31 inches to 63 inches. So this is a massive size range for all people. I've made this for my nieces many times. I think it's fabulous. It is for a two-way stretch. And for me, I have a bunch of half yard cuts of knit fabric. And I have a light pink and a dark pink. And I thought I could color block a shirt for myself. Since I've never made this pattern for myself, I think that would look pretty cool. Do I do the light pink on top, or do I do the dark pink on top? I might do the light pink on top with the dark pink below. But this is my option for this shirt. I also have a clearance fabric from Joann's that I got it was like $2 a yard. I basically got what was on the bulk because I thought, you know, it's a very lightweight jersey. I thought it might make a good pajama set, and I never did anything with it. So I'm going to show it to you. It's a baby blue with white and black swans on it. It is very thin, and this is when I realized buying fabric on sale super cheap, there might be a reason why. So it's not my favorite. You can't really tell here, but it is pretty sheer. So maybe pajamas, but this could be a great ABBT for around the house or as part of a pajama set. So I have tons of this. And I have one extra, 1/4 pattern that's completely free. It is the Pearl Soho City Gym Shorts. Now this one isn't as size inclusive as the other 3 patterns are. It is available in some children's sizes and some women's sizes. I will say I have made them for myself. This is another tried and true. I've made them for myself and for my nieces and had no problem. I am on the upper range when it comes to the sizing for this pattern in the women's. I think you probably could easily wiggle and grade it out. It's a very basic pattern, but if you don't have those skills or you don't feel confident, this might not be the right one. I do think you could probably adjust many other, even a free pajama pant pattern to get the same effect for this, these City Gym shorts. I think they're cute because they combine, you can make homemade bias tape as an accent, or you can have purchased bias tape as an accent for your legs and your waist. It comes in kid sizes 2 to 11 years with a waist of 19 to 25 inches. And it's also available in women's sizes 33 to 46 inch wide hips. I have a 44 inch wide hip, and I feel like, just so you know, I made the largest size and I felt like it was kind of snug because even though my hips were 44, I do have a booty and there's a little bit of oomph there, so you need that extra space. I do have this pattern. I have a couple of pairs of this, but it's not to say I couldn't always use more. One of the things I love about Minerva's website is there's always these grab bags available, and they're probably nothing more than remnants, but they sell 5-meter grab bags for like 10 pounds, and that's it. And with that, you get 5 meters of fabric, and it could range in chunks of sizes to a 1/2 meter all the way to maybe 2 or 3 or 4 meters of fabric for one piece. Last summer, I got a summer remnants bundle, so it was 5 meters, and basically I got 5 1-meter cuts of all cotton poplins. This is a Rose & Hubble cotton poplin that is still, I've pre-washed it. It looks like it's meant for bunting, but I think this would be pretty cool as shorts. And so I have a 1-meter piece of this. It might even make a great blouse for that Kleiner blouse also, really, when you think about it. It's different, and I've been holding on to it. I don't know really why. Bunting would be fun to make out of it. I think you could just use this to make bunting, but I think it would also be good as a piece of clothing. But it's a Rose & Hubble cotton poplin, and that was part of one of my grab bags. So I have, actually it's a little less than a meter. A little less than a meter. But I think it'll be plenty to make a pair of shorts out of. And that's it. So really quick, let's recap. Find a fabric from your stash. Find a free pattern, or self-draft, make your own. Sew the item in March. Post your make on March 31st. Last day of March, post your make and tag Ruan from Yorkshire Sew Girl, Sam from Frugalissima, and use the hashtag sewfrugal22. Lots of prizes. What a bonus if you could win a prize. I know that there are pattern companies, there's fabric companies, lots and lots of prizes available, and I think they're still getting more prizes situated. If I have given you a couple of ideas, every vlogger is going to do a couple of ideas. Check out Andrea from Beyond the Pink Door for the other featured vlogger today, and also tomorrow's featured vloggers. I'm going to post that up. So make sure you check out tomorrow's featured vloggers as well. If you're working on these on your project and you get excited and you want to post it on Instagram, they have a hashtag for your works in progress. It's sewfrugal22 WIP. So like work in progress. Definitely feel free to post what you're working on, but then on March 31st, on Instagram, sewfrugal22. Make sure you have it. Going to Sam at Frugalissima, Ruan at Yorkshire Sew Girl, and if I've inspired you, please add me to your tag as well so I could see what you made out of one of those patterns I suggested. I hope you enjoy this challenge. I had a lot of fun with it last year. I loved watching all the videos to see what people have found free patterns out there, and there are so many to choose from. Thanks for watching, and I will talk to you soon. Bye-bye.